So this is the first of 3 very important episodes, and it's not gone too badly off camera because we beat Swansea 1-0. Back-to-back 1-0 wins is absolutely fantastic, and Luke Plange got the goal. A lovely through ball, played into him, a lovely strike, and he put it around the goalkeeper, and we just about held on. In fact, let's go into this game in a bit more detail because you can see here 8 shots to our 4, 3 on target to our 2. No clear-cut chances created, which I find strange. We didn't have possession. We got 1 corner. We had give away loads of fouls. Like, Swansea deserves something out of this game, but we got the goal through Mr. Plange. I don't know if we can see it. Can we see it if we look at the... It was Tommy Lawrence that got the assist. Hopefully this is now going to load. Yes, it is. Might as well have a quick look at the goal. So Davies had it, brought it out from the back into Nathan Byrne, into Bielik, over the top to Tommy Lawrence. He then dinks it through to Plange. Left-footed strike, hit with venom, past the keeper on the 34-minute mark. And yeah, a lovely, lovely goal. But the difficulty with that... Well, not the difficulty. The problem with that is that Barnsley also won. So it's still 5 points the difference to safety. And we are running out of games. We really, really are. We're sticking with the 4-2-3-1 with the holding midfielders. Yes, it's not too bad. Right, in the description below, I'm going to put a link, and maybe I'll pin it at the top of the comments as well, with the data file that allows you to start a game on the 14th of March. Okay, so it's there. I've had a few questions about it. It will be there. Any issues, drop me a DM on Twitter or something like that, and we'll try and sort it out. But more issues are happening in the squad, as to be expected, because of the finances. So Kelly Roos has now agreed a deal away to join VV Venlo back in his home country. Curtis Davies has got people after him with his contract expiring. Lots of people now coming with opting to, you know, look at his options at the end of his career. And we've been trying to offer some youth players contracts. Most of them have sort of been extended by a year, so a lot of them had options to extend for a year, so we've done a lot of that. As you'll see here, we've got like all of these are now on an extra year. 2023 they're going to expire. Quite a few of these we're going to look at and keep coming back to them and see if we can get them on another deal, but quite a few of them aren't interested because of the financial situation of the club, which is being an absolute nightmare situation. But we have had comments down below as well saying there's some kids that have been brought into the first team and doing pretty well, so we're going to give that a go as this save, well, we're going to have to, as this save progresses. We don't really have a choice. We're going to have to bring in young people to allow us to keep this squad functioning and working. We're not going to have any money to bring players in. We've got no wage budget. It's all a disaster, to be honest. As you can see, 3.7 million in debt, 81,000 loss this month. So, well, this month, and we're only on the 12th of April, so that's going to get worse. The wage budget again for next year, 180k, and we're expected to be spending 219,000. So we're going to have to find a little bit of leeway in the wage budget as well. We're going to have to let some people go, potentially that are on bigger contracts, but yeah, it's proving to be a tough task, but at the moment we have back-to-back 1-0 wins, and today we face Coventry, who are mid-table, 13th. They are pretty much bang on mid-table, so it's going to be a tough game. We are at Pride Park, which I'm happy about. You know, I think playing at home does give you a little bit of an edge. So we've been sort of rotating, as you can see, but these guys stepped up, got the win away at Swansea, so I think we stick with this team. Now, Ravel Morrison, we dropped him for the last game, and we generally played a lot better. So he is actually going to come on the bench over Jozwiak. Jozwiak, I think is how you say it. I'm terrible with names. But yes, we'll see how it goes, because it's been a real struggle. Kazim Richards has been terrible, and Luke Blanche scored in the last game. So yeah, let's see how this goes. We're playing on a balanced mental. Let's go positive. We're at home. Let's try and take the game to Coventry in this first leg. Obviously, first game. 2 games coming up in this episode. Yeah, it'll be Coventry, and then the second game, who I forget is about. But we've got to take it one game at a time, haven't we? We've got to focus on the people that we're playing against. So they've lost 3 of their last 5. We've won 2 of our last 2. So let's go out there, pile on the misery for them, and make it good for our fans. Here we go then. Pride Park. Sold out. Looks good. We're not quite sold out. There's quite a few empty seats there. But we're looking to make a stand here in the Championship. We need to get results on the board to try and just rein in Barnsley. It's what we need to try to. Annoyingly, we don't have any games in hand either. Not much is happening. 20 minutes in, 0.03 XG. That sounds like a shot from outside the box, to be honest, for us. So let's see what we can get going here. Not really getting in on the game, although Lawrence with a corner swings it in. Davies is there, heads it down. Curtis Davies gets the goal. His first goal of the season. 34 minutes gone. We get a goal. Tommy Lawrence, two players that are more than likely... Oh, it looked like it hit the defender, to be honest, but we'll take it. Two players likely to be leaving the club at the end of the season in Curtis Davies and Tommy Lawrence. Well, I don't care. As they keep us up, they can go wherever they like. Forsyth with a throw. In it goes towards Stearman. Back out to Forsyth. He's got a bit of time and space to do something with this. And, he just loses out to Waghorn. Dabo can't get there. Forsyth wins it back. Lawrence over the top into Plange. Use your pace. He does use his pace. 1-on-1. Plange. Oh, he's placed it past the keeper. Is it onside? It is onside. 2-0. Come on. It was Waghorn's poor pass that led to the goal. He tried to give it to Dabo. Forsyth, who lost it and then won it back. Picked the ball up there into Tommy Lawrence. He gets his second assist of the game. And Plange just outpaces the defender. And I thought it had taken too long. But that left foot just passes it past the goalkeeper. 2-0 up. Absolutely superb. As we get into half-time. Coventry haven't had a sniff. And we are playing very, very well. I think we're doing well. No, I'm going to say I'm very happy. I've got to say I'm happy, right? 2-0 up. This is exactly what we need in this situation. This is brilliant. And we're only playing today. Barnsley aren't playing. So it's putting the pressure on Barnsley. Dabo with a throw into Waghorn. Waghorn, little flick back to Hamer. Out to Dabo again. Brings it down on the right. Long ball in. Back post. And, oh, he's put it wide. Davies has put it right. We're going to just drop to balance. Just going to sit on our balanced mentality like we have been for a while. And I think with an hour gone, we'll look to get some fresh legs on. So, Sibley 6.4, Knight 6.5. So, Sibley off. We will bring Ravel Morrison on. Just try and tick things over a little bit. Stearman not having a good game. Complacent. Boys, you've got nothing to be complacent about. You are in a relegation battle right now. Right, I do not want to see any complacency. Liam Thompson's going to come on for Jason Knight as well. So two new sort of attacking midfielders coming on. I don't want them to get complacent, so we're going to ask them to focus up. Focus, boys. Focus. Come on. This is what everyone does in football, isn't it? Managers do that all the time. Come on, focus. Focus. It's another corner. Lawrence swings this one in. Davies is there. He's hit the bar. Oh, and it's going to go behind for a goal kick. A lovely, lovely effort that from the corner. Right, we've told them to focus, so now we'll praise them. 10 minutes to go, and it looks like we're going to get the first win of this episode. 84, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. It's a 2-0 win. 3 clean sheets in a row. This back five is solid. It is playing very, very well. Nice work, everyone. That was good. That was good. Do not get complacent. No chance are you going to get complacent. Right. That makes it 2 points. 2 points is the difference. Right, you're superb. Superb Tommy Lawrence in the last match. The press conference we've got coming up, we'll get the assistant to do that, obviously. Neil is there looking at Craig Forsyth. Well, you're probably going to be able to get him, mate, because he's 33 and I'm not going to renew his contract. So you can probably get him, Alex Neil. You can probably get him. Right. Righty ho. We are 2 points behind Barnsley. Their game in hand is either against Swansea, Blackpool, or Nottingham Forest, or Bournemouth. Bournemouth have only played 39 games. Wow. Okay, interesting. But yes, hopefully Barnsley might be playing today, and we can see what their result is. Our next game is Fulham, who are top of the Championship. This is going to be tough. And Colin Kazim Richards is, whatever. Don't care. We're more worried about Barnsley. When do Barnsley play? And who do they play? I know I looked at this in the last episode, but I've forgotten. They're playing Swansea on the Friday. Ooh, okay. So they are going to have a game in hand because we're playing Fulham at the weekend. So they are generally just going to have a game in hand. Right, Colin Kazin Richards can move to these. I don't know where they are, but yeah, off you pop. Right, we'll be back for the game against Fulham. It's going to be tough. Right, game day then. Darby v Fulham, an ex-Premier League tie at one point. Fulham have basically won the league. If they win today, because of their huge goal difference, there was a press article on it, they've basically won the league. So they've got a lot to play for. We could, for a very potential short while, get out of the relegation zone if we beat Fulham and Barnsley lose to Swansea. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. We'll get the assistant to do that. We are going to drop back down to balanced for this one. I sort of feel like we've got to keep Plange in there. And Tommy Lawrence. And Bird has got to stay. In fact, all of these people have really got to stay. Richard Stearman. We could potentially... Let's bring Cash in. He hasn't played too much. And we could do Forsyth, who's tired, for Buchanan. But that's the annoyance, isn't it? We're in a good bit of form. We will bring on, let's start Mount Morrison over Sibley for this one. And we'll see how it goes. Louis Watson is on the bench, but we do have Colin Kazim Richards not available. So I think that's how we're going to line up, I think. Players are tired, but we need to keep this momentum going. And these people are scoring goals, creating chances-ish, keeping clean sheets. That's what this team is doing. It's very impressively keeping clean sheets. So... yeah, I am really worried. Yeah, pick up where you left off last time. That's obvious. Obviously, we've got to say that. I think whatever happens, getting relegated or staying up, we're going to lose so many players and not have any money and not have much wage budget. We're going to be reliant on a lot of young players sort of making this work for us. So we'll have to see how it goes. But if we can get a point, I think a point off Fulham would be incredible, to be honest. The fact that they're top and they're so far ahead in terms of this league, I think a point would be amazing. And we've started reasonably well. They've only had one shot inside 25 minutes. Craig Pawson's the referee. 3 shots for us, 1 for them. They've had an XG of 0.01, so really not created very much at all. And we seem to be on top slightly. We've got a long throw with Buchanan. That's a terrible throw as Hector hoofs it away, and it'll be Nathan Byrne who picks it up. Out it goes to Buchanan again. A rare start for Buchanan under our management. Can he do something with it here? Bird, back to Buchanan, back to Bird, into Ravel Morrison. Buchanan, yeah, we're not playing with that target forward anymore, so we can't really just lob the balls into the box, hoping something happens. As Cashin goes long up towards Plange, Adriobi, that's not his name, Adarabio wins the header. Knight just holds on to the ball, looks for Plange. Plange has runners, and BX there puts it into space for Tommy Lawrence. Tommy Lawrence out wide to Byrne, to the byline, and his cross is kept alive. Lawrence shoots, it's deflected in, and Tommy Lawrence will claim it. And we've gone 1-0 up against the team that are leading this championship. What is going on with this Derby team? Bielik puts it down the line into Lawrence. Lawrence out to Byrne. There was a bit of a weird sort of collision here with the ball. It stayed in. Lawrence had a shot. The defender... I think that's Hector. It is Hector. He's just past his own goalkeeper. Don't know what he was thinking. But we are 1-0 up against the championship leaders who have not done anything in this game. They've not done anything. I've got to say I'm delighted, right? I've got to say I'm absolutely delighted. We're beating Fulham. We are beating Fulham. This shock is real, people. This shock is real. Okay, Luke Plange is not playing very well. I might shove Ravel Morrison up front and just be like, just sit. We don't need you to track back. Just sit up there. Sit up there and do your thing. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to put Morrison up front. We're going to take Luke Plange off for Louis Watson on that side. Everyone else is playing pretty well, other than Morrison himself. But now we've just told him to shove him up front and get out of the way. Maybe it might work. They've come back into it in the second half. They're definitely trying to turn the screw. Brian up to Tom Kearney. Knocks that through to Cabano. Don't dive in. Knocks it back. Kearney floats it in and it's 1-1. It was coming and Rodrigo Munez has scored for Fulham. And you could just see it coming. Come on, boys. Don't give up. Don't give up just because we've conceded one. That's the first goal we've conceded in over 3.5 games. And Cabano, he kept it alive. This little pass back, the little dinky cross in and a free header. No one jumped with him. Terrible defending at the back. Really, really bad. Corner. Lawrence swings it in. Davies at the near post. It's Spilt. It's a header in. It's Louis Watson. It's the substitute. Come on. He's put it in. Oh, but the referee's disallowed it. Davies flicked it on. He's not offside. The keeper just spills it. Oh, my. We've been robbed. Robbed of an instant reply. Jack Stretton is going to go up front. Cashin's not having a good game, but I feel we can't really take him off, to be honest. Oh, we've been robbed. We have been absolutely robbed. Right, last few minutes, positive. We need to go and try and get something. I did say a draw would be acceptable, but I feel like we've been had. The referees had us. Bielik was offside, but he wasn't really interfering with play. And he said, well, I shouldn't be disappointed with a 1-1 draw against the team top of the league. But it is a 1-1 draw, and I'm going to say you were unlucky. You were unlucky today. You were unlucky, and I'm gonna. I don't normally do this, but I am gonna say to everyone, I'm very happy with everything. I think something demotivated. Don't care. Right, come on. Did Barnsley lose? They lost. Barnsley lost. Barnsley lost 1-0. Oh my God, this is on. This is. Oh, if we had won, Fulham gained promotion. Oh, if we had won. If only we had got that win. Oh, man. That is a killer. That's an absolute killer. So they're next playing on Monday, the 18th, against Peterborough. Peterborough are bottom of the table, so you've got to say they'll probably win that one. We are next playing on the 18th against QPR, who are mid-table, I think. No, they're in the playoffs. Unbelievable. Oh, man. I can't believe that goal got disallowed. I cannot believe it. It's a point right now. They've got a game in hand. They win that, it's 4 points. They draw it, it's 2 points. They lose it, it stays as a point, and we've got a chance. We need them to slip up just once. Just once. So QPR, Bristol, Blackpool, Cardiff. QPR, Bristol... Where's Blackpool? Cardiff. So we've got one playoff contender, one mid-table, nothing, and two sort of lower end of the table but are completely safe. So hopefully they've switched off. Barnsley have got, well, we know that they're playing Peterborough. Then they've got Huddersfield, Blackpool, Preston, West Brom to finish. Huddersfield, Blackpool, Preston, West Brom. Huddersfield are 3rd. West Brom are 10th. Preston are 16th. Okay. Birmingham are 20th. Oh, it was Blackpool. It wasn't Birmingham. It was Blackpool, 12th, mid-table. Oh, man, it's going to be a tough run-in. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking forward to this series, give it a like. If you're enjoying the videos, give them a like. You know all the good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.